I've watched several people make bows on YouTube. 4 or 5 different types of bow out of PVC. I've made a few, but real quick. I think this one I'll take more time, and I'm going to try to make what they're calling a horse bow. It's got several bends in it.
So the first thing you did was cut the ends of the PVC on an angle?
Right, I put a 45 on them, and that is going to be where I'll melt it and fold it over, and that's where the string on either end will attach to. Then you just, I realize now, after making those other 3, the melting of these and how hot you do have to get them for them to actually form and to conform. So this one I'm going to take more time with it, and there's going to be 2 or 3 different bows in it, or swoops. There'll be more so than those. But anyhow, so I got to adjust this end, and then I'm going to get started melting. But it might take a while. I think I'm going to take just a little off the top. It's hard to just free-handedly line these ends up. Okay, let's take a look at that. I think that's real close. I'm going to find the center. $5 foot, so 2'6". Then I'm going to have a handle about 6 inches. So. Then I want it to taper on out about 2 inches either way. All right, that's the center, that's the handle, all that in the center. And it looks like those cuts are pretty much together. That's my outside. I'm going to make a little bit better one of these. This is a press. I'll show you what it does in a little bit. But anyhow, put it over that fire and keep it moving. This is heavy duty PVC, so it takes a little longer to melt it. You see bows changing colors now, don't you, AJ? This fire and this long sleeve shirt isn't the best.
Good combination.
Oh yeah, see it getting limber?
Ooh.
That's my handle. Yep, that looks pretty well lined up. Let me release a little pressure. Yeah, that'll work. AJ, hold that tight right there. Don't twist it or anything. Oh yeah, that's good. All right. See it forming that handle?
Mm-hmm.
Good? I was talking to you. Good?
You're the one to talk. Camera shy.
You're gonna be a star. Say hello to the video.
It's a video.
Yep, she's videoing you. I'll put you on YouTube. Alright, let's see what we got. Let it sit there and cool off a minute. I like to just go one side flat. That's the arrow knock, and this side stays the half round. Go ahead and start bending it a little bit. Line up with that and pull it down.
Which do you think takes longer?
What?
Heating it or cooling it?
Heating it or what?
Waiting for it to cool and stay hard again.
Heating it.
Takes longer?
Yeah. Look down at it, see how that's pretty even with just the handle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can't form it anymore now, so let's just let that sit for a minute.
So then you heat different areas and bend them.
Yeah,
And what do you use that piece of wood screwed down to the table for?
Yeah, I'll put these limbs, I'll get them hot all the way to about here. You see that's,
Uh-huh.
so I'll stick it in with that up, and then I will press this down and flatten both limbs out as flat as I can, which I'll show you that in a minute if you want to. I need to heat this up and get these limbs bent a little more together. You see how off it is?
Uh-huh.
So I need to heat it here and bend that limb down to about there.
And then what'll happen is eventually you'll have it
I'm cooking it.
so that they're bent and flattened and formed, and then you spray paint them black and string them, and you have bows. So our next video must be that we're going to make arrows.